The Pokemon TCG Trainers Toolkit is out now, and I've already covered a build of the Gardevoir EX League Battle deck with the Trainers Toolkit, and the question I got the most was like, how about the upcoming Charizard deck? What happens if you put the Charizard League Battle deck plus the Trainers Toolkit? Well, homies, I got you. Today, we are going to be looking at my take on Charizard EX, the League Battle deck, paired with the Trainers Toolkit. Just the Trainers Toolkit. If you're just starting out, you may not have the opportunity to grab some of the extra cards. But what can you do with Charizard plus the Trainers Toolkit? I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about this pairing of the League Battle deck with the Trainers Toolkit. Before we continue into this video, quickly wanted to let you know that I am fundraising for Extra Life. 100% of the proceeds go towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, a network of 170 hospitals taking care of thousands of kids every day. Link is in the description if you want to make a donation, and if you make a donation at one of the 3 reward tiers, you can get some cool stuff from me, including a signed Pokemon card and prints of my spray paint art. So if you are interested in supporting a wonderful cause while also getting some cool stuff from me, hit the link in the description of this video and make a donation. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen, and let's get back to this video. Charizard is arguably the best attacker in the trading card game right now. Stage 2 Pokemon, 330 HP, Dark type, and it has the ability Infernal Rain, where when you evolve into Charizard EX, you can accelerate 3 fire energy to your Pokemon in any way you like, and that's going to help you power up your Burning Darkness attack, which does 180 damage and 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So if your opponent has taken 5 prizes, you are swinging for 330 damage, enough to pretty much one-shot anything in the game. And then also behind Pidgeot, or behind Charizard, is Pidgeot, which is an amazing search card with that quick search ability. Lets you search your deck for a card of your choice, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Now, for Pokemon, we have a lot of the stuff from the League Battle deck is still here. We have the 4 Charmanders. We have 2 Charmeleon here. I think the deck comes with 3. Took 1 out. Just keep it to 2. You could arguably just go to 1, but because we're a little short on cards we can use, I've got 2 in here with that Flare Veil ability, which is really nice. Lets you prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. So things like Dragapulse, Phantom Dive, you can block that with the Charmeleon, which is a really nice add to the deck. We've also have 3 copies of Charizard EX, and then for Pidgey, we've got 2 Pidgeys, 1 Pidgeotto, and 2 Pidgeot EX. We keep the Pidgeotto in here because we also run Technical Machine Evolution, which is in the Trainer's Toolkit, where for 1 energy lets you evolve 2 of your bench Pokemon to the next step, at which point we oftentimes want to evolve 1 Charmander and 1 Pidgey into their respective middle forms. For trainer cards, For trainer cards, we've got 2 copies of Counter Catcher, which we're adding from the Trainer's Toolkit. When we're behind on prizes, we can switch one of our opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. In particular, when our damage is on the lower end, we can use this to snipe out some smaller targets like a Squawkabilly or a Pheasantipity to take multiple prizes. 1 copy of Prime Catcher. This is the one that comes with the League Battle deck. Lets you switch your opponent's bench Pokemon into the active, and then you switch one of your bench Pokemon into the active. Item-based Gust is absolutely fantastic, and I personally really love Prime Catcher in Charizard, even if it wasn't the one packed in the deck. That said, like, there are a number of great aspects that work with Charizard, whether you're playing Prime Catcher or Maximum Belt, Unfair Stamp, Hero's Cape. I think there are valid use cases for a lot of different aspects in Charizard. So it's really going to be a personal decision, though. You're stuck with Prime Catcher, which is still awesome. 2 copies of Nest Ball to get our basic Pokemon down. 2 copies of Professor's Research, which is a little higher than what I think the deck comes with 2. Lets you discard your hand, draw 7 cards. It can be a little trickier to get through our deck because we don't have some of the support Pokemon like our Lumineon and Rotom and Radzard for attacking. So an extra copy of Professor's Research here to try and help compensate. We've got 2 copies of Artazon. This lets us bench a basic non-rule box Pokemon from our deck and put it straight to the bench. 2 copies of Boss's Orders for Gusting. Lets us gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. 4 copies of Iono. I think these are also, they come in the League Battle deck where both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. Iono doesn't work as well in the current meta. Pheasantipity EX can be really annoying, but the combination of potentially Iono plus gusting up a Pheasantipity could be the trick to really make that hand disruption stick. I don't know. It's going to depend on a moment-to-moment basis, but at the very least, Iono helps you refresh your hand and get you multiple cards. 4 copies of Arven lets you search your deck for an item and a tool card, and that's going to help you get stuff like Ultra Balls and Rare Candies, as well as the Defiance Band and the TM Evo. Now, I think the way with the current card pool, you may not want to have 4 Arven. Arven's amazing when you have 4 Seal Stone and Luminion and Rotom, so you can get your board set up a little quicker. But without those there, you may want to go down to 3, or yeah, I'd say maybe 3. Also, I should point out here, the one big difference, I've added Squawkabilly EX to the deck. And this gives you that Squawk and Seize ability where on your first turn, you can discard your hand, draw 6 cards. And I debated Squawkabilly and the Tatsugiri, which also comes in the deck. And Tatsugiri is an interesting option. Lets you look at the top few cards of your deck. Let's actually look that up. I tried this one as well, and you might want that if you want to represent a single prize board state, where it lets you look at the top 6 cards of your deck and grab a supporter card in there. I personally just preferred Squawkabilly for the ability to just get a whole bunch of cards. And like on turn 1, I have an out to Squawkabilly, but like my hand sucks and I know I'm going to need a lot of pieces. I just like to be able to yeet my hand away and draw. Now, granted, it does leave you with a 2 prize liability, and you can use Professor Turo Scenario to scoop that off the board. Lets you put one of your Pokemon in play back into your hand, so get that off the board. But yeah, some people will probably want to go with the Tatsugiri instead. That's fine. I personally like the Squawkabilly for just being able to draw more total cards and get to the good stuff. Where do we leave off here? We've got Super Rod. We have 2 copies of these, so we got an extra one from the Trainer's Toolkit. Actually, yeah, where we get to shuffle 3 in any combination of Pokemon basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. So the being able to get some pieces back is absolutely awesome. We do have 1 copy of Defiance Band, where if you're behind on prizes, you do 30 more damage. In particular, if you're up against something like a Raging Bolt, where they take the first KO, they knock out a Charmander, you can then bring in Zard, Defiance Band, and you can knock out Raging Bolt, assuming it doesn't have Bravery Charm on. We have 4 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less, and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. That's awesome. 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of your choice. I left the 1 Switch card in here, which is maybe a little bit of a weird inclusion in the deck, but it will bail you out sometimes if your opponent's trying to trap some Pokemon in the active. And again, our card pool is a little limited, using only the League Battle deck and the Trainer's Toolkit. So I kept the Switch in there. The one thing you might want is maybe a 2nd copy of Professor Turo Scenario, where you might, on one turn, you might want to scoop up Squawkabilly, and then on another turn, maybe you heal off a Charizard, and then that could be good. But I've kept it to 1 Switch for now, and then 4 copies of Rare Candy to evolve our basics into Stage 2. I also cut out a whole bunch of energy. I think the deck comes at 13. I cut it down to 8. You could go even lower. You could go as low as 6 energy for Charizard. However, I do have 8 here because I did find when I was playing it to 6, I had a hard time of getting a combination of energy plus TM Evo to evolve up. So I put in a little extra energy here to make that play a little easier. But I understand if you want to make some tweaks, and by all means, go for it. So general game plan, I think Charizard likes to go second, right? Likes to go second, play some Buddy Poffins, and then evolve some stuff up with TM Evo, so that on the second turn, evolving into Pidgeot and Charizard is a lot easier. Now, in the current format, with the Dusknoirs going absolutely crazy, you might want to go first, and potentially Squawkabilly could help you out here if you have to go first, letting you dig deeper into your deck and potentially get the combo pieces to get set up on turn 2 while avoiding the wrath of the Dusknoir shenanigans. You're going to be attacking with Charizard pretty much exclusive. There might be times where you power up Pidgeot and then you do 120 damage and discard a stadium in play. In a jam, maybe Pidgeot can help you, but most of the time you're just using this to draw cards. And because of the way the deck is built and the limitations of not having some of the meta relevant cards, it's pretty much just Charizard attacking. And because of that, the deck is a little wonky. I think the trainer lineup, like, I would tweak some stuff here and there, but the biggest thing that the Trainer's Toolkit and the Charizard League Battle deck doesn't have is a lot of the support secondary Pokemon that you would normally get in a competitive Charizard list. You're not getting Rotom V to draw cards on your first turn. You're not getting Lumineon to grab a supporter card of your choice. You're not getting Forest Seal Stone to grab any card and facilitate your stage 2 combos. You're not getting Radzard as that single prize attacker that can help you out towards the end of the game, or really wherever you want, if you're willing to invest enough energy to make that Charizard your main attacker early on. So it is a little bit of a wonky solution. I think that the Gardevoir deck is a little closer to complete if you use the Trainer's Toolkit, but you are definitely making progress in building towards a competitive Charizard list. Oh, also, this doesn't have the Dusknoir stuff, which has become popular as well. So you are getting some solid pieces. I think Squawkabilly is a temporary step, but some cards that are really good. Your Counter Catcher, your Professor Turo Scenario, TM Evo may or may not stay in your deck, but it is a nice get, and so on. So decent, yeah, Counter Catcher, and I think I mentioned Counter Catcher. That's great here as well. So you do get a little closer to a complete build, but again, I would advise against playing it just these two things. Go and get the other cards. Now, you might be watching this post-rotation when Forest Seal Stone and Lumineon and Rotom and Radiant Charizard go away, at which point, like, don't worry about those cards. At that point, you get whatever the new tech is for Charizard at that point in time. Odds are Charizard will probably still be good, and just grab those new cards on top of your Trainer's Toolkit and this Charizard deck. All right, let's get to these matches. Actually, I might want to Arven for Squawk, and then we TM Evo. That's actually not bad of a play. One of the top 8 match finished within the first 15 minutes. It can happen. It can happen. I don't know which match that was, but depending on the matchup, sometimes it's just like an auto loss or you just get double donked. Okay, our opponent had a terrible start with just the grass energy here. I am going to... I don't like our starting hand here, so we're going to go Nest Ball and TM Evo. And I should have checked to see if I even have Squawkabilly in here. Let's go. Do we get the... No, we don't. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that was a terrible play. What am I doing? Oh. Hopefully they have a terrible start too. That was such a waste. I could have played Buddy Poffin. I could have played all sorts of other stuff. That's why you deck check at the beginning. Okay, they get Jamming Tower out. Oh, we get Iono'd. All right, that's potentially fine. That's potentially fine. Let's go. Rare Candy Zard? No. I'm guessing Raging Bolt with the grass. Cleffa. Interesting. This hand sucks. This hand sucks so bad. Ugh. Regidrago. Okay. Yeah, Regidrago is not great for us. They could just Kyurem us into oblivion. But they also don't have any Ogerpons out, so it's going to be really hard for them to get 3 energy out on the board. So we have a chance. We have a chance still. Despite how terrible this start was. Counter Catcher. Nest Ball's not going to do anything here. I think we just Blazing Destruction for the time being. And maybe we get down a second... A second Pidgey? No, I don't think we have to do that right now. And we don't have to get that. We'll just burn it. And let's just go Blazing Destruction, discard. Wow, this is not a great start. Hopefully we get Iono'd again. That would be nice. Cannot believe we prized the Squawkabilly. Oh. Okay. That's it. Do they pop off here? Or do they take their time? I don't know if they're going to get fully set up here. If they do, oh god. If they do, we're absolutely cooked. And we don't run Manaphy in this deck because we don't get Manaphy in the Trainer's Toolkit or in the Charizard League Battle deck. So we could just be dead. Okay, we get Iono. That's fantastic. There we go. If we go and get... What's the play? Is it Pidgeot? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If they get the 3 energy on Regidrago right now, we just scoop. If not, we could potentially make something happen here. Oh, they just Grasping Draw. Okay. Okay. If we... How do we do this? How do we do this? If we get Pidgeot, we get Charizard. We have Boss. I don't think we need Boss right this second. I think I would rather play something else. So let's go and get... Let's get Pidgeot. And I think we have to hit the Zard, or hit the Drago. And is it worth playing... No, I think we just get Zard EX out, right? There's no easier way, or like something that gets us more stuff. So let's just grab Zard here. And we will go... Let's evolve the one that has the energy already. And we'll go like 1, 2. I don't think we need a lot of energy on board here. And then 1 on the Charmander. And we'll go swing into Drago. And yes, they could take these 2 out still with the Kyurem attack. But we are in a better position than before. Let's see what we can do. I don't think this is a foregone conclusion. They need double E-Switch at this point, which is not the hardest thing to do in the world. They still have their V-Star power as well. Don't forget the Ogerpon. Yep, I know that's a concern too. They could come in with the Ogerpon. Okay, so they just need 1 E-Switch. Yeah, if we gusted up the Ogerpon, we're still not one-hit KOing it, and then they could have gotten us in the process. So we'll see how they want to approach the rest of this fight. It could be worth just getting another Zard, and then we have 2 ready. Okay, they get their E-Switch, and I think they probably go for the Kyurem attack, and they blow up the Charmanders, which would be terrible. At which point, we have to figure some stuff out. Yeah, I would probably Kyurem 110, 110, 110, and soften up the Charizard as well. You finally collected enough gems to spam Shadow Rider deck. You got quite credits now. Fantastic. So yeah, they're going for the 110 strategy. Does blow up 2 Charmanders. And that's bad. We have to get another Charmander on the board in order to stabilize here. Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. Let's go and... Yeah, let's go in Iono here and just get ourselves a fresh round of cards. And hopefully we can get another Zard set back up and we can figure things out from there. Okay. Oh, we can counter catcher up the Ogerpon. That's actually fantastic because we are going to one-hit KO that. Regidrago's not going to be able to do much of anything right now. Fantastic turn of events. Now, getting 3 energy on a Regidrago is going to be really tough. Or getting 3 energy on an Ogerpon is also going to be kind of tough for a response KO here. So we have a little time to figure some stuff out. Although we could also just set up a second Zard. Do we still we should have a second boss's orders. So maybe we just gust up this Pheasantipity and then be done with it. At that point, that's going to be really tough for them to make work. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see how they play it. Yeah, if we set up, I think we can set up, we can afford to set up, like, they're not getting, did they just throw Kyurem back in the, nope, Kyurem's still there. Let's see how they play it. At this point, they probably try and set up an Ogerpon for another K. They have to set up an Ogerpon if they're going to get back in this game. Okay. Okay, they just grasping draw. We are going to gust up this Ogerpon and then be done with it. So I think we can just go in straight into Charmeleon at this point. And let's go quick search boss. And hopefully our second boss is still in here. Yep, yes it is. And we can prepare ourselves for... Yeah, we should be okay here going forward. All right, so rough start. There's our Squawkabilly. I played it poorly. I should have deck checked before trying to go all in for the Squawk, which was unfortunate. They could pull out a Radzard here, at which point we just get regular Zard and we blow them up. Yeah, they're gonna go Radzard and take the... Should take the knock, and we should play for... We should get a Super Rod back to at least start setting up some things. I still don't know how they get a... they could Ogre... If they set up an Ogerpon, that would be bad. Okay. Whew! Got rid of a ton of cards there. Because, yeah, if they get 1 energy on an Ogerpon, this is still kind of scary hours. And we've burned both of our boss. We're not going to get Counter Catcher back. So we very well still could lose. Yeah. This is horrifying. Oh, God. Okay. 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 Yeah, they go in with the Radzard. They take the knock. We Iono them down to 1. And then just pray that they don't get the pieces they need. Because, yeah, we have no more gusting at this point. We're not going to be able to Counter Catcher. We used our Prime Catcher. And between the Pheasant... Yeah, the Pheasantipity is going to get them some more cards. So this is not ideal. Certainly not ideal. Wait, do we still have... Yeah, we've used both our boss. Oh, there's Zard right there. Okay. Unfortunately, Radzard of our own would be fantastic here. But we don't have it. Let's go and... I don't think we need anything right now. We can just send all this stuff to the back of the deck. And we will just Iono them down to 1. And we have to pray that that's going to be enough. They have thinned their deck pretty hardcore, which is unfortunate as well. So hopefully with that, if they can get 2 energy on an Ogerpon right now, we did send... Oh, we didn't send anything. They only grabbed 1 fire energy, which was kind of smart. Okay. Let's see. They've got 5. And what's Regidrago or Ogerpon running in terms of grass energy? Like 6, 7? Let's see. If they get the Tatch, they need 2 grass energy here to finish us off. Crazy match regardless. I don't think they got it. No. Okay. What is... Do they have, like, Lumineon for Arven? If they're playing... Nope. Yeah, Mew gets them 2 more cards. Please. No. Uh-oh. If they have 2 cards in the deck, like 2 grass, and then we're done. This is probably it. Damn it. Probably it. Oh. They don't have it! They don't have it! Let's go! Let's go! Absolutely horrifying match there. The Kyurem play early on was nuts, but we were able to kind of take out, I think, the right targets. Being able to acknowledge, yeah, the Kyurem attack was crazy, taking out 2 Charizards early, but we were then they had no energy, and we were able to gust up the, and it was kind of lucky, but we were able to gust up the 1 Ogerpon they had, at which point blew that up, and they were really struggling to recalibrate from that point on. Our board state wasn't ideal either. Like, they were like 1 grass energy away from winning the game. Thankfully, they just did not have enough grass energy and enough recovery to finish off the matchup. So, yeah, tough deck. Regidrago is a tough matchup for Charizard. And we are playing, again, a little underpowered here with the League Battle deck plus the Trainer's Toolkit. So we're a little short on some options, but we still got the win there. GG's. First off, thank you so much for watching this far into the video. And before we get to the next match, quickly wanted to let you know that I am hosting an Extra Life 24-hour marathon on Saturday, November 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be an absolute blast. We are playing in support of the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. You can make a donation, get some cool stuff from me, as well as support a wonderful cause. And my friends, family, and I are going to be in the house. We're going to be playing games all day, all night, Pokemon TCG, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You don't want to miss it. And all of the action is going to take place on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/inthirdperson. Again, 24-hour marathon, Saturday, November 2nd, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. Now let's get back to it. Our opponent picks for us to go first, and our hand's kind of bad. Not ideal, and really hope we're not against something turbo right now. That's Lost Box. Okay, Lost Box is a tough matchup for us. Now, if we go Charmander Pidge, I don't like our starting hand right now. This is where the Squawkabilly comes in handy, though we do leave a 2-prize liability on the bench, and we're almost certainly going to lose this Charmander. So let's go and yoink. We just wait. All right. If we go Arven next turn, let's go and see how this plays out. Double Pidge may have been a reach. It's actually kind of pretty bad, actually, because now they have an extra Sableye target. I should have gone triple Charmander. Is what it is. Okay, they're going to do their Song and Dance. Lost Box is a deck I have not seen much of late, but slowly creeping back in. It did really well at... what was that tournament? It was... Oh, Louisville. Came in 2nd place. So Lost Box not dead, and I think there are not a lot of decks are respecting Lost Box right now, because there's just the... Lost Box has a really bad time against, like, Regidrago. There we go. Yeah, this Charmander's cooked. So we should have... And we only have like 1 attacker really in this deck. It's just Charizard. It's just Zard. Okay. So if we go and get item and a tool... I think the only real tool is Defiance Band, which we don't need right now. Yeah, the Sableye is going to eat these alive. We really need to make some stuff happen here, or else these just become Sableye fodder. So maybe not this turn, but the next turn we definitely have to evolve one, if not both of these up. Unfortunately, we got rid of the Pidgeotto, which would have helped. Okay, let's go Zard up. And what's more dangerous here? We get the Charmander down, which is nice. And we will go and get ourselves a Rare Candy. And what can we get here? Maybe an Ultra Ball? Yeah. Oh, no. Just the tool. So really, it's just Defiance Band. We can grab it to thin the deck, but like, that's not really going to help us right now. Yes. 1, 2, 3. What's more dangerous here? I could take out the Crams, but then they still have 3 Comfeys to grab more cards. And I'm actually a little more concerned. Like, the 110's not that big of a deal, I don't think. We'll hit the Cram for now. There might be a better target that comes up later. And hopefully we can... There's a Rare Candy. Unfortunately, we're going to yeet that to the bottom of the deck. Professor Turo's scenario can be really nice here to scoop something off the board that we don't want to get hit. Okay, them losing a PAL pad is really good for... I mean, at this point, it kind of doesn't matter. There... Oh, Sableye is going to absolutely... This is what I'm afraid of here. Sableye coming in and just taking these two out. And this is why I was considering taking out the Comfey, but... Okay. We might have one more turn to figure this out and just get these off the board. Or get them evolved up. Yeah, maybe we Pokestop on the following go. Oh, they get a bunch of Nest Balls. Interesting. Okay, here comes... Yeah, Iron Bundle? Okay. I guess we put up the Pidge, if it's gonna come down to it. Yeah, they're getting locked in here. Oh, Vacuum, that's annoying. Yeah, they're gonna get to 10 now. And Sableye is going to come in and cook these 2 Pidgeys. And that's gonna be tough to recover from here. Oh, yeah, trap the Squawk, sure. Take out the Pidgey, soften up the Zard. Very annoying. Yeah, I got punished for that. I shouldn't have put down both of these. And let's see where they drop the last 2. Okay, yeah, soften up the Squawk. We will have to... Man, tough turn there. Let's see what we can do. Arven, I'm going to Iono here. And hopefully we can just get an energy to get that off the... Oh, my... Okay, here. We can do this. We can do this. We can go and get rid of Nest Ball, Buddy Poffin. And we get a Pidgeot. We could even get... Yeah, let's get the Pidgeot set up. And then from there... Oh, we can get a Rare Candy. And that gets us a second Zard. And then we can accelerate energy to this Zard, plus this Squawk, and then we can retreat it. Yes. And then we go 1, 2. Yep, that's all we need. 1, 2. And then we're going to Turo this off the board at some point and say bet. Yeah, I don't know why they left. They left that Pidgeot alive. They should have just taken the 2 prizes. Because, yeah, now they give us an opportunity to get this out of here. Okay. Oh, there goes Radzard. That's pretty good for us, actually. Okay, they get themselves a Fez. That's kind of cool because we can take a 2-prize play at some point We don't necessarily have to rush. Would be nice though. Let's see how they play it though. Yeah, I want to get the Squawkabilly off the board, and then at some point we boss up this Pheasantipity. Yeah, right now we need 3 attacks to win. The one horrifying thing is this Pidgeot is also in Radzard range. If they're going to go for another Sableye, they are not going to have enough. If they drop all 12 on this, they're still going to be 1 short on the Squawk, and we can just take that out and nullify that turn entirely, which is what we are aiming to do here. Please tell me... Oh, no, I got rid of Turo. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I was talking that whole time. Turo this, Turo that, and it's gone. Okay, so they're still going to be short, right? And they're just leaving... No, they're leaving that on the board. They're just going to soften this up for a Radzard play later. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now they get that into Squawkabilly range. Oh, perfect. So we go and get a... We can't put up. And Prime Catcher is gone, right? Yeah, we got rid of that early. So let's go and boss up. If we boss up... Yeah, I think we boss up the... And here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to put energy on the Pidgeot, because we might need that to attack, actually, at some point in this matchup. That could be a Gust KO play later. So let's go and swing into this Pheasantipity. Let's see how they play. They could put us in an awkward checkmate situation still. Super odds there is amazing for them being able to get back like the Fez and some other stuff. Actually, I don't know if they want to play... Okay, they still want to play Fez. Sure. There's got to be an Ursaluna in here somewhere. No way they sent that out. Okay. But they can't bench that at this point. They cannot. Where we're going to run into trouble here is that, yeah, Squawkabilly's gone. If they get Ursaluna out, then we're just dead. Yeah, getting rid of the Turo is really, really sucks. The Pidgey... Yeah, the Pidgeys didn't end up being that bad because they didn't punish us for it. But the Squawk ended up being a problem. Yeah, okay. I think the play is Iono. And I think we have to retreat this Zard. Do we still have Switch in the deck? I think we do. Let's go and dig for it. Nope. Terrible turn. I think we have to hard retreat into this Zard so that the Ursaluna can tank a hit. Or yeah, we could also tank a hit from Radzard when that when that comes out. Okay, let's see. See what we can do. But Hyper Blower, that's kind of annoying. What has more health? I think this one does. 70. Actually, I'm not sure. This has 240. This has 260. So let's see it. Ursaluna won't KO us. Zard won't KO us. They need a Gust. But they could have Counter Catcher in there as well. I don't know if we've seen one yet. There comes the Fez. No, we haven't seen a Counter Catcher yet. Ooh, they milled the Ursaluna. Okay, let's see it. What do they got? And they got rid of their Prime Catcher. So, yeah, Counter Catcher Pidgeot wins. They also need a Fire Energy here. And they could get that right now. Let's see. Oh, they didn't get the Ursaluna back. Interesting. Okay. What is it? I'm guessing it's Counter Catcher Switch. And that's going to be unfortunate. Yeah, switch. And if they swing into the Zard, we're fine. I think. Yep, they're short. They're short one. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to quick search. And we should have switch. Yep, there it is. Switch in the deck. And we just say, yeah. Let's go. Swing for 300, taking out the Radzard. GG's. Tough matchup. Tough matchup. I'll have to watch that back. Like, maybe the squat... Like, I don't know if we... Losing the Squawkabilly did suck, right? And Squawkabilly is not a card that we usually have in Charizard, but, you know, considering the circumstances, I feel like Squawkabilly getting you to dig another 6 cards, great. It sucked losing it sucked losing the Squawkabilly 2 prizes, like an easy 2 for the Sableye. I feel like they should have taken out the 2 Pidgeots though, or Pidgeys, in order to kill our draw power there, but they ended up splitting it weird, and I think that came back to haunt them, giving us a little more time to do what we needed to do. I think retreating ultimately ended up being the right move. We ended up tanking that hit from the Radzard at the end, which was fantastic. And we were able to hang around long enough to win. Honestly, I thought we were gonna lose. And yeah, playing the 2 Pidgeot or Pidgeys was a terrible idea in this matchup. I kind of didn't want to lose just in case I lost one to the Cram. But then they could have punished and taken both out at once. But luckily, we were able to come through with the win. GG's. I like our hand a lot right now. I would... How fast is there? Oh, no, not the item lock stuff. Not the item lock stuff. Oh, come on. Come on. I wanted to play like a regular deck. Okay, well, this is a real deck now, so... And I think we hit them for weakness, right? If anything, I think Bayonet is a better... Like, they can slow us down a bunch. But one of the benefits of our very specific variation of the deck is that we actually play the middle evolutions. So we're not as reliant on the items as we otherwise would be. But yeah, if they get item lock off on this following turn, it will be kind of sad. But we have outs. Let's go Charmander. And do we get the Pidge down? Do we get the... How confident am I that they're going to item lock us? Let's go and wait. I'm going to say bet. You do not item lock us right this second. Could be a bad bet. Could be a terrible bet. Oh, here comes the Bayonet. They are weak to dark, so we just have to get a Charizard set up, and they're basically cooked. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We at least have a evolution, middle evolution set up. Okay. They'll start item locking here. But we can go into Pidgeotto and set up another Pidgey here. So we have some means to get out of this. Our hand does kind of suck otherwise. Okay. I've never played this deck. I don't understand how you win. And that's lack of experience on my part. Of just like, yeah, item lock here and there, but like, how do you close out games? Like, at a certain point, you have to break the item lock. I don't think you can swing 30 forever. Okay, they can play the Spiritomb. That's fine, because we don't have any of the tech anyway. Okay, they'll get a Curlia down, probably. We just have to get a Charizard set up. Just one. Just one. I think it might actually be better to play or save the Pidgeotto for a future turn. Like, just assume that the Pidgey in the active is dead. They're just going to item lock it into Oblivion. And then we'll set up a second Pidgeot or Pidgey on the board and then go from there. Yeah, this deck is gaining in popularity, and it has some, like, the Bayonet stuff has been gaining in popularity and does have some results in tournament. So we'll play that. We will respect this deck. But yeah, the trick is if we get one Zard set up, that's all we need. That's all we need. And we do have the fact that we get, yeah, they item lock us here. That's fine. Item and a tool. Oh, we can't set up. Yeah, we have to play the Pidgeotto. Oh, that sucks. Is there anything Arven gets? Item and a tool, and we don't have... No, there's nothing we can do with that right now. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just put down a second Pidgey, and then realized, oh, I'm item locked. I can't do that. Literally cannot do that. If they now boss up this Charmeleon and then play their attack, then we're toast. Item lock should nerf. I mean, it hasn't won anything yet, so like, it's not that big of a deal. It's annoying. It really sucks to play against. But again, like, I don't know how in a lot of matchups you win. Is it really just item lock all these things and like 30, 30, 30, 30, 30? And maybe that's enough. If the Charizards are all at the bottom of the deck, then we're just screwed. Oh man, this is going to make for a terrible video. I don't want to... I'm going to play this out, though, because I think we just need to get Zard one time, and I think we auto-win. You can blow up the Bayonet, you can blow up the Gardevoir, you can blow up the Mew. Oh, and Monkey Dory stuff. That's, I don't think that does anything right now. No. Monkey Dory Confusion could be... Like, that Mind Bend attack can be annoying. the Gravity Gemstone, locking in the Pidgeot. Okay. Okay, we get another Pidgey. That's good. Arven still doesn't do anything for us right now. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Okay. We will still be item locked, though, if we put the Charmeleon up. Yeah, I'm really stubborn here. In the interest of time, considering how much time we have left on the stream, I really shouldn't play this match out. But really, this just comes down to, can we get the one card that we need that helps us win this match? That's all we need. A TM Evo would be nice here if we could get an energy. If we get an energy, then we're kind of chilling. Also need an energy. So we have more opportunities to make something happen here. And we actually don't want the TM Evo for... Yeah, because if we TM Evo, we don't get the ability on Zard. We don't get to accelerate to ourselves. So that's not entirely a perfect strategy. Oh, okay. Probably start hitting the Charmeleon. Yep. I don't hate them for that. That was the right strat. Let's see it. Top 3 cards. We got research. Let's go. All right. We in there. We in there. Let's go. Yes. 1, 2. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. 1, 2. And I will hold off on this stuff for now. Maybe we attach the second energy to the Charmander. And we blow up the Bayonet. 420. Okay. Here we go. Let's go. They might go for the confusion play. At which point, I think I have an answer for that. But they have to find dark energy. Okay. Very curious to see how they respond here. I would think Monkey Dory confusion and try and stall for time that way. I want to press the issue. I mean, we could take out the shop potentially, but we could also. Okay, let's see it. Because we also have the opportunity to hard retreat Zar. If we had Super Rod. Yeah, we can... Okay, let's see what the play is. Yeah, they absolutely can Monkey Dory. That sucks. Hey, Cloud, welcome back. How you doing? Devo is useless, just 30 damage. We Iono too, yeah? We can Iono too. Yeah, we have boss. Like, we can just Gust KO something here. Is it attacking the Guardy? I think where I get concerned is if I put ourselves in a position where, yeah, I want to get Pidgeot set up really bad, and then that kind of unlocks the rest of this game. But I also don't want to deal with the confusion. I mean, the confusion's a coin flip, so like we could still hit through the Monkey Dory. Yeah, confusion's not a problem. Like, oh, okay. If they're gonna attack with Mew, no, they're not gonna attack with Mew. Yeah, 60 confusion is like not that big of a deal. So we might just take the time to like further build our board and get Pidgeot set up, and then we can figure out the rest from there. Okay. Ultra Ball, Rare Candy. Rare Candy gets us a second Zard. I don't know if we want that right this second, though. Arven gets us Rare Candy plus a Tool. I don't think I want that, though. Do we just try and flip heads on boss, or we just swing in the Monkey Dory? Okay. And, oh, we're going to be stuck in confusion for a bit. Okay. What if we did this? Okay, that might be a bad move. I may regret that. 30. We Arven for Rare Candy. And how much energy do we still have left? 1. Okay. I need a rod, though. Okay, we got double Zard set up. They can't go in with Bayonet at this point. They will get... They could potentially get a one-hit KO on a Zard with Mew if we... If they get down to 1 prize, which now they could potentially do that. But, like, I don't know how they take 5 prizes with the board in its current state. And we only have 3 cards. They're not taking a one-hit KO on a Zard. So, let's see it. And if they just, like, item lock the Pidgey into Oblivion, like, it's not that big of a deal? Yeah, right now the prize gap is too wide. Even if we get down to 1, like, I don't think they're taking 2 more. They have to take... Okay, here comes another Monkey Dory, and they might do another Confusion, at which point we'll probably just swing at that point into it, and we'll just try and hit heads. And then we gust up the Gardevoir or a Bayonet or something like that, because they'll probably just continue to try and chip away with the Monkey Dory, is my guess. Ugh. They've only got 10 cards left, too. Well, I mean, plus the ones in hand. Man, absolutely ridiculous match. But hey, this is what the ladder is. All right, for everybody watching this on YouTube after the fact, first of all, thank you for sticking through this absolute nightmare scenario of a match that I'm stubbornly playing through, and it might make for a horrible video, but like, and usually I would just skip these types of matches, but we can win this. We can win this. We hit for weakness. The gimmick is annoying, but like we have the tools we need to win a game like this. Okay, encounter catcher, and if they go in with the... Yeah, if they're just going to item lock the Pidgey, we just go in, we smash the Bayonet, and we have boss. Now, they could lock, right? They could just lock it multiple turns. We don't evolve it. And it could go like that. Let's see. Yeah, they don't weigh us down here. Oh, we have Prime Catcher anyway, so like... Yeah, we have double gust here. Let's go. We swing 420, and hopefully those don't get Iono to the bottom of the deck. There we go. It might be worth getting a Pidgeotto. Is Pidgeotto still? No, Pidgeotto's in there. Yeah, they might Iono us down to like 1. I'm guessing they go Monkey Dory Confusion at this point, but like the gap is really bad here. Oh, they could just move the damage and take out the Pidge. Sure. Oh, they will knock out. So now they can copy Charizard's attack, and they could take 3 prizes here, which is crazy. But then we just one-hit KO the Mew, and it's over. But it's a cool play for Mew. It's a cool play for Mew if they're that. Yeah, at this point, that's the only option. Even if they Iono us to oblivion, it doesn't matter. So we'll take that win. If you're watching this in the chat, like, what card are you most excited for in Surging Sparks? So by the time you watch this, okay, they're not. What's the play here? No, they're going for the Monkey Dory Confusion. Okay, we're fine. If you haven't watched it yet, my Pikachu EX preview should be up, and I do plan on making a sort of meta overview for Surging Sparks based on results from Japan. Sorry for the burp. And yeah. We'll look at all the meta decks, and I'll pull like a deck list example from each. Yep, we get Iono'd, and it's really just gonna come down to just confusing me into oblivion. And we have boss. Sure. And we hit heads, and we're fine. We have to hit heads 1 time. 1 time. I'm gonna hit heads 1 time. Oh, I don't want to get the... Yeah, Latios? Awesome. Yeah, we still have Gust, but like at this point, we hit heads, we win. Oh yeah, we can just hard retreat too. I don't even have to deal with that. Like we just hard retreat out of the confusion, and then we boss up the Mew or the Gardevoir, so we've got game. Yeah, we retreat again. Yeah, I forgot about that whole thing. Ugh, annoying match, but we will take the win here. And yeah, so Pikachu EX preview should be up now. A full preview of the meta in Surging Sparks should be up soon. I'm going to be working on that going forward. So let's just go hard retreat into the Zard. And yeah, we don't even need to Gust at this point. Like, let's go Gust up the Mew EX here. And we'll go swing for 480 and take game. Yeah, I didn't even have to Gust. I could have just swung into the Monkey Dory. So, yeah, some really annoying trap strategies there. But I think we did a great job swinging around it. We do have an advantage in the sense that we hit all of their attackers for weakness. But even then, there were potential ways of them noodling with their cards. Still tough matchup for them, but like, I think we did a good job of getting ourselves ultimately set up. And yeah, we didn't get a Pidgeot set up, but we were able to get our attackers rolling and I think making the executive decision, and you guys come back in, making the executive decision in the mid game to retreat when I did, so I could take those KOs. I did prove effective, and that was the right call. And yeah, being able to retreat that second time to get out of the confusion and just smash was awesome there. So we'll take that win. GG's. There we go. That is a look at Charizard EX League Battle Deck with the Trainer's Toolkit. Once again, I advise that if you're playing this pre-rotation, I would highly recommend grabbing those support Pokemon, your Lumineon, Rotom, Radiant Charizard, as well as a Forest Seal Stone, and whatever other sort of F block cards that are rotating soon. If you're looking to play competitively on Pokemon TCG Live, or especially at an in-person event before March/April 2025, would strongly recommend getting those cards to upgrade your deck. If you're watching this after the fact and rotations happen and all the F block cards are gone, then you can use this as a starting point and add whatever new cards end up in the Charizard fold. You might also want a Pheasantipity EX, which is probably going to still be it's still going to be good in Charizard as well. So yeah, there we go. That's the thought exercise. I hope you enjoyed the video and saw what you can do if you get these two things. I think it's a decent combination. Maybe not as helpful as, say, the Gardevoir plus the Trainer's Toolkit, which I think Gardevoir benefits greatly, but still a cool option to have if you're just starting out and looking to build a competitive Charizard deck. But what say you? Are you enjoying the Trainer's Toolkit? Are you excited for Charizard if it isn't out yet? Are you loving Charizard after the fact? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. If you're watching this on Twitch, stick around. We're going to play a little bit more. But if you're watching this on YouTube, we're out of here. Later.